Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Mansi ma'am, are you there? Just one. Mansi ma'am. Okay. So what were we doing in the last class? As was are you online?
Question answers.
Hmm?
Ma'am, would
We
you
were doing
repeat what?
Question answers.
question answers are done. Question answers are done.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are going to start a poem.
I'm going to start a poem. Which is the next poem, beta?
Ma'am, you didn't tell us that. Actually, you were online, so don't know that.
Okay, चलो मैं देख लेती हूँ. I need to check on this. NCRT. मैम 10th की बुक्स रखे हैं यहाँ पे टेक्स्ट बुक्स. कुछ भी चलेगा मैम. Just give me 1 minute. But okay. So we have to do Amanda. Okay. We have to do poem Amanda. Right? Who wants to enter the class?
Ma'am, have we completed the ball poem?
The ball poem? No, we have not done. Shall we do that first?
Sure, ma'am, if possible, because we don't know what school is going to start as our UT just ended. Second UT ended Monday only. So we started Anne
No
Frank.
issues, ma'am. I got it. I got it. Okay, fine, fine. So this poem, the ball. So we are going to start this today. This poem is written by. First, tell me one thing. This was associated with which one? Which chapter? Tiger in the zoo. Okay, the two stories about flying. Okay, okay, fine, fine. With that, it was there. Okay, fine. Who wanted to enter the class? Mansi ma'am. Fine. Oh, fine. Okay, so this poem is by John Byrne. Have you all understood the diary of Anne Frank? Any doubt in that?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Just what we have to write in the notebook, tell that.
As usual, extra questions which I will send to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Soon I will be sharing with you extra questions that you have to do in that. Okay. Now, John Berryman was an American poet. Okay. He poet and scholar. What do we whom we call scholar? Whom do we call scholar? Who are expert and studied specially about that particular subject. Okay. he is best known for the Dream Songs, which was a sequence of 385 poems. Okay. So when we talk about John Berman, he was an American poet. First thing is that. Okay. And as usual, keep your pencils in your hand. And you need to write important things in your book, right?
Okay, ma'am.
If you don't have a textbook, you have to write in your notebook. He was an American poet and scholar.
Ma'am, in notebook as usual, right?
Yes, yes, notebook as usual. Nothing is going to change for your notebook. He is best known for which book? For the Dream Songs. He is best known for his book, Dream Songs. Okay. Dream Songs is a sequence of 385 poems. Okay, it's a sequence of 385 poems, right? He has won the Pulitzer Award. Okay, prize, not award. That was a prize, Pulitzer Prize. For the same. So we will call it in this way. Where I have put an enter mark, okay, enter sign, that is related to the second point, okay? Remember that. And for the same, he also won National Book Award. Okay. Now, through this poem, he has described the reality of life. Through this poem. Have you all written this? Can I come in front?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, through this, please, students, if you are not able to hear me, just let me know. Okay. So, through his poem, the Ball poem, he has presented the reality of life. Okay. Which everyone faces every day. Has to face one day. Face one day. He has touched the topic of how to stand up against the miseries and sorrows of life. That means how to deal with the pain of the life. Okay? Now, the Ball poem. Let's talk about the poem. First of all, I will tell you the summary. Then I will explain you line by line. Okay? As I am doing every time. Clear?
Okay.
Ready? Huh. So the poem is talking about a little boy who has lost his ball. So the poem is about a. I need
Lost
answers.
ball. Lost ball.
No. The poem is about a little boy who has lost his ball.
I said that only.
No, you said a lost boy.
No, lost ball. The boy whose ball is
No,
lost.
we are not talking about ball. We are talking about a little boy who lost his ball. Okay?
Okay.
So he was playing with his ball. The ball skipped from his hand and went into the nearby water body. Okay? The poet says that this sight of the boy losing his favorite ball made him think about the boy and his reaction to this situation. Okay, चलो मैं आपको assume करवाती हूँ situation को. Imagine करो कि आप एक अपने फेवरेट स्केचर्स सुने हैं सबने? स्केचर शूज.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you all like shoe? Girls and boys, everybody likes shoes, right?
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
it or not? Just say yes in one voice. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, one person likes. What the others are doing? Sleeping? Keep your cameras on, boys and girls. Quickly, turn on your cameras. Your camera should be on. And when I'm asking the question, that time your mic should be on. Quickly turn on your camera. I can see Mahi and Maitri with the camera on. Manya, camera on hai. Aarti ka camera on hai. Rest all have kept their cameras off. May I know the reason? Meshwa, Harsh, Adipriya, Vanya, Ketav, रुद्र पटेल. देखो मेरे को 1 मिनट लगेगा, मैं होस्ट हूँ, मैं सबको रिमूव कर सकती हूँ. और मैंने रिमूव किया ना तो सबके नाम फिर संदीप सर के पास जाएंगे और संदीप सर का कॉल जाएगा तुम्हारे. Choice is yours. Either you keep the camera on or I'll remove it. I'll remove you. What do you want? Very good, Vedant. वेदांत को पता है क्या संदीप सर कर भी सकते हैं. आदित्य जागीदार, switch on your camera. Krish को पता चल गया. चलो, very good. Tanisha also switch on the camera. Vidhi Savalia, keep your camera on. जल्दी से. Adipriya, switch on your camera. Otherwise, I'll tell Mansi ma'am to call to your parents right away. अभी ऑनलाइन क्लास चल रही है, उसी के बीच में मैं मैम को बोलती हूँ फोन करने के लिए, तो पता चलेगा कि तुम हो भी या नहीं वहां पर. Adipriya, did you listen? Good. Vanya, A709, Vanya, switch on your camera quickly. देखो मेरे को गुस्सा आएगा तो फिर बहुत दिक्कत होगी बेटा. अभी मैम को फोन करवाती हूँ मैं मैम से. Your choice. जिसका कैमरा ऑन नहीं है मैं सबको रिमूव कर रही हूँ. वेदांत पंड्या, आर यू कीपिंग योर कैमरा ऑन और शुड आई रिमूव यू? बेटर. विधि सावलिया.
हो रहा है.
आई नो, बट एक बार तो आप ऑन कर सकते हो ना, मेरे को पता तो चले कि हाँ आपने सुनी मेरी बात.
हाँ मैम किया.
हाँ, विधि सावलिया. फाइन देन. आई हैव रिमूव 2 स्टूडेंट्स. ये वेदांत का बार बार स्विच ऑफ हो रहा है अपने आप. फाइन. So when I'm asking the question, I want everyone to unmute and answer. Understood? Okay. Now the thing is, like when I'm saying, okay, I was saying like you have bought your favorite sports shoes. आप अभी अपने फैमिली के साथ में ट्रैकिंग पे जा रहे हो, ठीक है, और आप अपने फेवरेट शूज लेकर आए हो क्योंकि उन्हीं शूज के साथ में आप जाने वाले, स्पोर्ट्स शूज में आप जाने वाले हो. आर यू एक्साइटेड विद दैट? बिकॉज why are you excited? Because you have got your new shoes, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Again, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
मुझे एक या दो जन की आवाज नहीं चाहिए. When I am asking yes or no, but I need answer from everyone. बेटा मेरी क्लास में ये नहीं चलता है, ये आपको बहुत अच्छे से पता है. I need everyone's participation. और नहीं पढ़ना है तो अभी लॉग आउट करो. चलो, जिसको नहीं पढ़ना अभी लॉग आउट करो, पता चले मुझे. Meshwar, either you keep your camera
Yes,
on
ma'am.
or you can log out.
No, ma'am, I am connected with my brother's internet, ma'am. That's why.
Okay, fine.
Because he have Vodafone net and here there is no.
देखो कैमरा ऑफ रखोगे मुझे कोई इशू नहीं है, बट अटेंटिव रहना और रिप्लाई भी देना, दैट इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट.
No, ma'am. Sometime your voice
मैं
and
सबको
your.
बोल रही हूँ बेटा, मैं सिर्फ आपको नहीं कह रही, मैं सबको कह रही हूँ. कैमरा ऑन रखना इज नॉट एसेंशियल फॉर मी, एटलीस्ट दोज हु आर कनेक्टेड विद द मोबाइल डाटा. It's not essential for me to keep the camera on, but I need the reply, instant reply from everyone. ठीक है? माही मैत्री सिर्फ नोटबुक में काम कंप्लीट करने से कुछ नहीं होगा बेटा, कि टाइमली मैम कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं ना हम, उससे कुछ नहीं होगा, आपको इंटरेक्ट तो करना पड़ेगा ना। ठीक है, तो हम वो शूज पहन करके ट्रैकिंग के लिए गए। अब रिवर पे बैठे हैं हम लोग, स्टोन्स पे बैठे हैं, आराम से मस्ती कर रहे हैं, पानी में पैर डाल रखे हैं हमने। उसी टाइम पे आपका एक शू जो आपका फेवरेट है पानी में गिरता है, पानी का फ्लो बहुत तेज है, शू बह गया आपका। अभी कैसी फीलिंग आ रही है? यू कैन नॉट गो इन विद द रिवर बिकॉज आगे वाटरफॉल है, गिर जाओगे, तो क्या करोगे? कैसी फीलिंग आ रही है अभी? शू चला गया आपका एक।
मैम एक तो शू चला गया, डांट पड़नी है वो अलग, बाकी जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा।
मीन्स बहुत अंदर से ऐसा लगता है ये तो मेरा फेवरेट शू था, पहला रिएक्शन तो यही होता है, शिट। अब
मैम हमने खुद लिया होगा तो फेवरेट ही होगा ना।
फेवरेट है और फिर खो गया है तो क्या करोगे? पानी में बह गया है तो फीलिंग कैसी आती है कि यार ये तो मेरा फेवरेट था, फेवरेट शूज चले गए और मैं इसको वापस भी नहीं लेकर आ सकता हूँ, राइट? So this is what he was feeling. The poet says that this sight of the boy losing his favorite ball made him think about the boy and his reaction to this situation. ये कौन सी situation है life में? He further says that the boy was helplessly looking into the water where his ball had gone. He was sad and was trembling with fear. He got so immersed in his sorrow that he kept standing near the harbor for a very long time and kept on looking for his ball. The poet says that he could console him, that he may get a new ball, he may get new balls, or he could also give him some money to buy another ball. But he stops himself from doing so because he thinks that the money may bring a new ball but will not bring the memories and feelings attached to the lost ball. He further says that the time has come for the boy to learn his responsibilities. Here the boy wants to say that now that the poet wants to say that the boy will learn the toughest lesson of life. Can you tell me which harsh reality the poet is trying to convey to us? बहुत सिंपल सी चीज है, बताओ मुझे जल्दी से। आपको क्या समझ आता है इतनी देर में जो आपने सुना मुझे, या मैंने जो सिचुएशन आपको उस बॉय की बताई है, उसके बाद आपको क्या समझ आता है? कौन सी सिचुएशन दिमाग में आती है?
Ma'am, that money can buy a new thing, but not the memories. And children also have their own responsibilities towards their things.
समझ आया? समझ आया? दिखाई दे रहा है आपको कि रिफ्लेक्शन आ रहा है तो नीचे लिखूं मैं?
नहीं दिखाई तो दे रहा है पर कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है पोएम से।
You all love your mom and dad?
Yes, ma'am.
They all.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Okay, my voice is lagging. Now is it audible?
Yes, ma'am.
They also love their parents.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We all love our family, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We all often ignore their importance. है ना, मम्मी को भी बड़ा लाइटली लेते हैं, पापा को तो ठीक है डर के मारे हम थोड़ा सेंसिटिवली ले लेते हैं, मदर्स को हम बहुत लाइटली लेते हैं, है ना। एक सिचुएशन मैं रिलेट कर रही हूँ, फिर हम देखेंगे कि पोएट ने क्या रिलेट किया, ठीक है। सो इट इज लाइक, अगर हार्श रियलिटी की हम बात करें तो जब तक हमारे पास कोई चीज होती है, हम ना तो उसकी इम्पोर्टेंस समझते हैं, ना ही उसकी केयर करते हैं ज्यादा. आदि प्रिया, आर यू देयर? Just joining. I don't know whether she'll be able to join or not. Let me switch on the Wi-Fi. Those relationships. Am I correct? बट अगर ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन आती है जहां आप देख रहे हो कि आपके सामने वो इंसान आपसे दूर हो जाता है, at that moment we realize the importance. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि ये चीज हमसे दूर नहीं जानी चाहिए, है ना? बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज है या नहीं है? हाँ या ना तो बोलो.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the harsh reality of life. Now let's see what the poet has talked about in this poem. Okay. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over. There it is in the water. Now, merrily means, keep on writing the word meanings, students. Merrily means happily. And I need reply from everyone, huh? Unmute करके आपको reply करते रहना है. Understood? So merrily means happily or cheerfully. Okay? Or cheerfully. Understood? So bouncing, what is the meaning of bouncing?
Jumping up and down.
Jumping up and down. So the poet is talking about a boy who has lost his ball. He wants to know about him and his reaction because he has lost his ball. Further, he asked him to himself that what this boy will do after losing his ball. He says that the ball was cheerfully jumping up and down in the street and later jumped into the water body. Yes, Manya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
No, I didn't tell anything.
No, you raised your hand, na? Vanya, I said. Vanya.
Yes, ma'am. That's I have not switched on my camera. That's why I was traveling.
That's why I was traveling, or I was not able to switch on the camera because I was traveling.
Yes, ma'am. Because I was traveling.
Now you reached home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can lower down your hand now. Okay, so he says that the ball was cheerfully jumping up and down in the street, and it went off from the boy's hand. Now it is jumping very nicely in the street and then jumped into the water body. Okay, this means that when the ball skipped from the boy's hand, it went into the street and later on fell into the nearby river. Now, when we are saying river, So we know that the river water doesn't stay at one place, it flows, right? Now, in this we have to write the literary devices. Are you all ready to write it? As we always do, stanza wise.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? Okay, okay. So, stanza number 1 we are talking about. Okay, in stanza 1, literary devices number 1 is anaphora. What is anaphora? अब तक तो याद हो जाना चाहिए बेटा anaphora क्या है? क्या है? Every time do I have to write this?
Use of repeated words in 2 or more lines.
Yes, repetition of words. Like, what is the boy? Then we have what? Right? It is repeated now. Then later we have merrily bouncing. मुझे yes no के आंसर्स आने बंद हो गए हैं ना? Merrily bouncing. Merrily over. Okay? Understood? Second one is assonance. What is assonance? What is assonance?
Repetition of
Repeated use of vowels. Oh.
Yes, repeated use
Yeah,
of.
please.
Now here which vowel is repeated? O.
Oh.
O vowel is repeated. Where boy, now, who, lost. Right? O, 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 O. Okay? Next. Imagery. Okay? In imagery, imagination is there. Right? When poet says merrily bouncing down the street. Imagery. Now here we can say imagery, beautiful. Use of adjective. Directly we can write use of adjective to represent a non-living object as living. Remember? Remember this one? So its example is when poet says merrily bouncing down the street. And the last one is repetition. Now repetition is same. It will go in the same way. Repetition of the word, right? Same like anaphora. And here the word what is repeated. Note it down quickly.
Ma'am, done.
Done? Okay.
No, ma'am. Wait. Last one.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, fine. So now, no use to, oh, there are the words. Okay. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. Now here, first word is grief. Now what is the meaning of grief? What is the meaning of grief, beta?
Sadness.
Yes, sadness or sorrow.
Sorrow.
Sorrow. Next is rigid. What is the meaning of rigid?
Stiff or hard?
Fixed.
Fixed. Rigid is fixed. Okay, trembling. Shaking. Trembling means
Shaking.
Fear.
shaking. Trembling with fear, not shaking. Harbor. Harbor is dock or port. Okay. Intrude.
Invader.
Go
Invader.
where one is not coming.
Dime. Dime is equal to 10 cents. Dime is equal to 10 cents. 10 cents. Cents are is the currency of, cent is the currency of. जैसे हमारे पे पैसे होते हैं तो पैसे उसी तरह से सेंट होता है. किसमें होता है?
US.
Okay, so dime is 10 cents. Worthless. What is the meaning of worthless?
Useless.
Useless. Very good. Okay, useless or valueless. Okay. Now the poet says that there is no benefit of consoling the boy by saying that he will get another ball because he has other balls too. It is not like he's having only this ball, but he's having other balls too. He says so because the boy is feeling very sad. He's completely surrounded by sorrow. He is sad because all the memories related and bounded with that, the bond he was sharing with that ball is lost now. Okay, so all the memories of the childhood days went down the harbor with the ball. Okay, here the poet says that the boy is very sad as the ball, which has now gone into the water, reminds him of those sweet memories of the time when he owned it. When he owned it, when he was playing with it, those all memories are also gone with it. This loss is unbearable for him and he is grief stricken. He is into complete sorrow. बच्चे के लिए बॉल का खो जाना बहुत बड़ी बात है, right? He is totally attached to that. Am I right? So the poet says that he can't even tell the boy to take some money from him in order to buy another ball. He says so because the new ball will not bring the sense of belonging to the boy. उससे अटैच होने में, कोई भी नई चीज से अटैच होने में उसे टाइम लगेगा, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई ही इज सेइंग दैट कि अगर मैं नई बॉल लाके भी दे दूंगा या उसको पैसे भी दे दूंगा कि चलो तुम पैसे ले लो और न्यू बॉल लेके आ जाना, तो दैट न्यू बॉल इज नॉट गोइंग टू ब्रिंग अ जॉय ऑन हिज फेस. Further, the poet says that the time has come for the boy to learn the responsibility. He should be responsible about his things, about his belongings. That it should not be lost in that way. कि जिस तरह से आज उसके हाथ से बॉल छूटकर चली गई है, फिर पूरी तरह से उसके हाथ से निकल गई, वैसे उसके हाथ से लाइफ ना निकले. उसे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी गेन करनी पड़ेगी, सीखना पड़ेगा. Okay, responsibility of taking care of things. Now, here again, we will go for literary devices. Second stanza is over. Any doubt in that?
No,
Any
ma'am.
doubt in second stanza?
No, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure? Okay. Literary devices हम लिखते हैं. First literary devices, repetition. Now, search and tell me which word is in repetition. Quickly.
Then his.
No. Repetition of ball. That's the English sentence, right? Repetition of ball is there in the stanza. Then next is a new literary device has been introduced here. Essence. What does that mean? It means no use of conjunction is in a sentence. Okay. This literary devices comes when there is no use of conjunction for connecting two sentences or words. Okay. In a sentence. Okay. What is its example, beta? Did you find the line?
A dime, another ball is worth.
Yes, very good. A dime, another ball. Is worthless. Okay, understood this literary device, Hassan Jatin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Second one is when he's saying in a world of possession. People will take, again, we have balls. Here he has, the poet has not used the conjunction, right? And it goes till external. Next example is he is learning. Okay, sorry. This is next stanza. This is, I think, in the third stanza, in the world of possession, right? I've written it here.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Okay, in the world of possessions, people will take balls. Balls will be lost always. Little boy. And no one buys a black ball. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days. How to stand up. Now here, possession means ownership. Possession means
Ownership.
ownership. External,
Not forever.
not exactly. Here, the things which are not connected with the emotions or feelings are called external. Okay? The things with which feelings are not attached. Okay? Desperate,
Hopeless.
hopeless. Epistemology. Epistemology is a Greek word which means knowledge. Word which means knowledge. So here the poet says that a boy has to learn that this materialistic world, many of his belongings will be lost. Many of his belongings will be lost. He personifies the ball as his belongings. Okay. Be it with the worldly things. That means in the world, there are many things which belongs to that boy. Okay. And he says that he will lose them one day. It is not like that those things will be forever with him. One day he will lose them one by one. So he says that he has to learn to live without them. Okay? No matter what. He says no one can buy back such things for him. The poet said so because according to him, money can't buy you everything. If it does buy you some materialistic thing, still it will not be able to buy the sense of love and emotions with the belongingness. हो सकता है कि सपोज किसी ने किसी अपने को खो दिया, हो सकता है कोई और उस अपने की जगह ले ले, लेकिन वो उस अपने के साथ में वो सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग या वो इमोशनल बॉन्ड नहीं बना पाएगा जो उसका उस पर्सन के साथ था. नानी की जगह नानी है, दादी की जगह दादी है, राइट? एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल लेते हैं. वो दोनों का प्यार बहुत है, लेकिन एक दूसरे की जगह तो नहीं ले सकते ना. ले सकते हैं. आपकी लाइफ में नानी नानी की जगह रहेंगे, दादी दादी की जगह रहेंगे, राइट? यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
तो अगर उनमें से कोई किसी का चला जाता है तो हो सकता है कि दादी के जाने के बाद में नानी आपको बहुत प्यार करे, लेकिन ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि उसकी वजह से आप दादी की आप दादी के साथ जो आपका रिश्ता था वो भूल जाओगे. या दादी की जगह तो नानी नहीं ले सकते ना.
Yes, ma'am.
So the same thing is with the things also. The poet is trying to explain us the same thing. कि हम कितना भी सहेज के रखें, हम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रखेंगे बिलोंगिंग के लिए, हम उसकी केयर करेंगे, सब कुछ करेंगे, लेकिन एक ना एक दिन तो वो हमसे दूर होनी ही है. सो वी हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू लिव विदाउट दैट. ओके, वंस इन आवर लाइफ. He says that the boy is learning how to stand up against the sense of lost things. This means that the boy is trying to learn the real truth of life. Okay, which states that you have to accept the miseries of life and stand up again. This is the truth which everyone has to learn in his or her life. The harsh truth of standing up against the odd miseries of life that everyone has to bear. If I give my example, I was having only my mother as my best friend and everything you can say. But after she went, after her death, I cannot die because I have responsibilities. I have life. I have other duties to perform, and I have to interact with the people in the same way. I have to live my life in the same way in her absence as well. But it doesn't mean that I don't have the memories with her. Now I have only those memories, right? So it is like that. That किसी के चले जाने से लाइफ नहीं रुकने वाली है, लेकिन हमें सीखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि हमें बाकी सारी चीजों को भी देखना होगा. Understood? Don't take it personal on any note. I'm telling you, it is just the explanation of the poem. Okay? So the harsh truth of standing up against the odd miseries of life that everyone has to bear. Now, in this, again, we have the figures of literary devices are there in the third stanza that we will write right now. I hope everybody has written the first and second stanza literary devices.
Yes, ma'am.
Since in the exam it might be possible they can directly ask you that which literary devices are used, or define anyone, or any name is given and you have to describe that according to the poem. So you have to quote the lines. That's why I'm writing the lines also with them. Okay? Or they may give you the line and ask you which literary device is used in this. Understood? So I'm preparing you for the board. Now, first is alliteration. What is alliteration, beta? Use of consonant sound. Remember? Alliteration is, there are two things where consonant sound is used. One is consonants and second is alliteration. Okay? Consonant sound. Okay? In the consecutive, in the start of consecutive, two consecutive words. In the start of two consecutive words. What are those two words? Can you tell me?
Ball back.
And
Very good. Buys a ball back. Right? Now, this was one. Second is assonance. Assonance is repetition of vowel sound. Which vowel sound is used? Vowel letter sound is there? E. Okay, where is it? He is learning. Then second is well behind his desperate eyes. It's together. Lot of E's are used here. Right? Am I correct? Okay. Next is repetition. Here again, ball word is repeated. Okay, and last we have rhyming scheme. What is the rhyming scheme of it?
Ma'am, no rhyming scheme is there.
Yes, there is no rhyming scheme. So you should be aware about it. Okay. With this, your poem is over. So in one lecture, we have completed one poem. Note it down, please. Moksha, Krishna, and Kavya. Why have you joined so late? Moksha, Krishna, and Kavya. Okay. So have you all understood this?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Clear with the things?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I will share the reference to context, that is the explanation of each stanza. Okay, that I will share with you, and the extra questions also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Fine. No lecture is there now?
No, ma'am.
And we are having.
Who is having? Other students are having?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
those who are having can stay. So those who are having can stay here. Just 1 minute. Others can leave. Those
Bye.
who are not having can leave.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Bye bye. See you day after tomorrow.
Have a nice.
Bye, ma'am.
You too. Bye bye. Who else is there? Okay. Whose lecture is there now?
Ma'am, probably it would be maths or science.
I'm not able to see anyone here. Let me ask to Mansi. मैम whose class is there now? नहीं ये इसमें किसका है? Students are there, they are saying that class is there. साइंस या मैथ्स का होगा. हाँ. So just tell me ना. I'll just mute myself.